Hey, what's happening, everybody? What's happening, everybody? It's that boy RickTitus, that RickTitus show. We're talking about this exquisite podcast. And listen, I don't know where everybody's seen this video at. I'm gonna let some people climb in. I'm gonna let some people go ahead and climb on in. Listen, you might be seeing this video on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Tickalacka, LinkedIn, wherever you're seeing this video at. Do me a favor. Do that boy RickTitus a favor. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hey, listen, guys. Listen, family. Listen, family. Hey, listen, we'll be right back. Listen, family, subscribe, kick those doggone thumbs up on YouTube, hit that doggone notification bell. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Donations. Listen, we accept donation to help keep this YouTube channel up and running. Donations are accepted. Hey, listen, I want to thank all of the donators who donated last month. Let me look in that donation box. Let me see. I see Bishopville, South Carolina. Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, Toledo, Ohio, Poplar Bluff, Missouri, Skykeston, Missouri, Greenville, Mississippi, Pinkston, South Carolina, wherever that's at, Greenville, Mississippi. I said Greenville, Mississippi, Detroit, Kangaroo, Mississippi. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate all of the donations. I definitely appreciate all of the donation. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into this thing. We're going to jump into this thing. We're going to go ahead and get it popping. We're going to go ahead and get this thing here popping. We're going to jump into it. We want to make sure that everybody is climbing in. I see people climbing in. I see people chiming in on this podcast here. On this podcast, I definitely appreciate it. Work with that boy. Work with that boy, RickTitus. Work with that boy, RickTitus. I definitely appreciate it. And listen, do me a favor, guys. Do me a favor, family. Look in that description box. Look in that description box and click the link. Click the link. We're going to go ahead and jump into this thing right now. Listen, do me a favor. Go to our Facebook group. Our Facebook group. Go to our Facebook group. The Exquisite Podcast group on Facebook. It's a public group. Go on our Facebook group, Exquisite Podcast group. And also, guys, listen. Email me at exquisitepodcast60@gmail.com. Email me at exquisitepodcast60@gmail.com. Also, we're located at St. Charlestown Center Mall. St. Charlestown Center Mall in Waldorf, Maryland. Everybody in the DMV know where Waldorf, Maryland is located. Right around the corner from J.C. Penney's. Right around the corner from J.C. Penney. Listen, when you email me, give me your full name, your email address, your telephone number, your backdrop, your markups, your name of your show, and what time you want to present your show. I want you guys to do that. Do that. Listen, do that, boy. Look, and do that boy RickTitus a favor. Like, share, and subscribe and comment. Support this exquisite podcast. Support this exquisite podcast. Listen, before I get into the podcasts, let me tell you what we got coming. We got hats coming. We got t-shirts coming. We got mugs coming. We got shorts coming. We got joggers coming. We got hoodies coming. We're gonna make those in our back office. We're gonna make those items in our back office. Our podcast is gonna go live the end of March. The end of March. Listen, family, if you got kids, bring your kids out every Saturday. Every Saturday, bring your kids out so they can release that stress. We got a great playground. We got a big jumbo trampoline in the back office. Huh? We got a gumball machine, we got claw machines, we got a race cars, we got sliding boards, we got all kind of things for the kids to play. $5 per child, $5 per child per hour, $5 per child per hour. Yeah, let those kids release all of that stress. Let those kids release all of that stress. And listen, family, this is what I wanted to talk about. We do a lot of things at Exquisite Podcast. We got a great photographer. We got a great photographer that take wives and husband pictures, significant others, girlfriends and boyfriends, kids, aunts, uncles. We got an outstanding photographer. Listen, book your sessions today. Book your sessions, book your appointments today. Book your sessions today. Listen, this is the deal. We got events. We got events that we have in our location as well. Book your events today. Book your events today. You need to book your events. Stop procrastinating and book your space. Book your events today. Don't procrastinate on that. Do your booking today so you can book for next month. You can book your sessions for next month. Book your sessions for next month and get it out of the way. We got limited spaces available. Limited spaces are available. And check this out, guys. We do passport pictures in our location. We do passport pictures in our location. This is the deal, guys. This is the deal. Listen, a lot of people are going out of the country. They're telling me they're going downtown to get their passports, and sometimes they got to pay for parking. They got to pay for garage parking, and then when they get to the passport office, sometimes things don't go right. Now you got to spend that extra money to get your passport picture. Huh? Come on down to Exquisite Podcast and get your passport pictures done. Huh? St. Charles Town Center Mall in Waldorf, Maryland. Exquisite Podcast and get your passport pictures done. So let's go ahead and hop into this passport. Let's go ahead and hop on and get that passport done. Let's talk about Exquisite Podcast. Listen, we can stream your podcast shows for you. We can stream your podcast for you. If you got something you want to say, you got something to say, you got something that you want to say, come and do business with a Black-owned business. Huh? Come and do business with a Black-owned business. Welcome to Exquisite Podcast. Welcome. And a lot of people is asking me, hey, listen, what can I talk about, RickTitus? What can I talk about? Some people are saying, hey, look, I can do my own podcast in my basement. Okay, I'm a Google podcast. Okay, this is the problem with that. Some of you guys can't monetize it. Some of you guys don't have the backdrops. Some of you guys don't have the markup. Huh? Some of you guys don't have the cameras. You might not have the microphones to get the sound. You might not have a laptop. To get your podcast monetized your mics, your pictures, your sound. So why don't you let RickTitus at Exquisite Podcast do your podcast? Come on down and let RickTitus at Exquisite Podcast do your podcast for you. All we need for you to do is talk. All we need for you to do is talk. Huh? And check this out, family. We can do your podcast internationally. We can do your podcast in the US of A. We can do your podcast anywhere. This is all you got to do. All you need to do is be in the US or be in international. Be in the US or international. And check this out, ministry. We do ministry. We will scream your ministry, your pastors. Listen, we got a lot of pastors out here that got a lot to say. We got a lot of pastors out here got some outstanding words that they want to touch somebody. They need to touch somebody. If you're a pastor out there, you want to get your ministry screamed, you want to be singing, you want to be heard, huh? You want to touch somebody on the left side, on the right side, you want to touch somebody? Come and see that boy, RickTitus, at Exquisite Podcast. Exquisite Podcast. Come and see me so we can scream your ministry. I see some people chiming in. They're climbing. They're climbing. I see you climbing. I'm going to talk to you. Listen, I'm going to go over this thing. Go to our Facebook group. On Facebook, Exquisite Podcast. Go to that group and join that group so you can get that outstanding videos. So if you miss it, our email is exquisitepodcast60@gmail.com. And listen, when you want to get your podcast done, send me your full name, your email, your telephone number, your backdrop, your markups, the name of your show, and the time. And this is what you must have. You must have a cell phone, or you must have a laptop or a desktop. You must have high-speed internet to get your show on the podcast. And we can do your podcast anywhere in the U.S. or international. That goes for you ministry. That goes for you pastors out there. It's a lot of pastors that I'm waiting to see to climb on in. Come on and climb on in. You know, I got to look at my notes. You got to have your notes. You got to have your notes together. That's what we got to have. And listen, family. This is that boy RickTitus. At Exquisite Podcast. Join me and get that podcast done. And listen, I'll see you guys on another video. Who said it couldn't be done?